Ignition running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Has this been like rolling the whole time?
Of course.
Okay. Hello, my name is Laudo. I am 20 years old. I enjoy cooking.
Don't be fooled by his modesty. Laudo is a really good cook.
Met because we went to the same German course.
Yeah.
Yup.
Wieder Sonnenschein, heute ist dein Geburtstag, darum feiern wir alle deine Freunde.
Yeah, she put up a YouTube video of like the children's happy birthday song in German. Mind you, the youngest person in that room was me, and I was 18. Wir kennen uns seit 2 Jahren ungefähr.
Oh my god.
Right? That's a long time.
Yes. I sacrificed my cup for you.
I love the design. I'm waiting for my hoodie. You know that.
Yeah, in royal blue, right? The
Yes.
same color you're wearing right now.
Right here, exactly.
Yeah.
Where I learned how to cook. I started getting into gym. I started going a lot to the gym when I was around in like grade 7, grade 8. And I started reading a lot of gym blogs, kind of nutrition and stuff. And to sort of learn how to eat right. I decided to try stuff for myself. And I really started enjoying it. Then I started cooking my own lunch. Once in a while, I remember that my mom used to get mad at me because I wouldn't leave the kitchen. My breakthrough was when I made a dish and I gave it to my mom. And she asked me, how did you make that? Yeah, and it's been like that ever since. No, but obviously I don't have any formal training, so don't expect too much of me. You don't need the most expensive products to make something simple like we're gonna make today. But when you're a student and you want to cook, you want to put more effort into it, if you enjoy it like I do, then sometimes you have a problem of price versus quality.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess that if you can order kebabs every day, then you can go out of your way to buy a nice piece of steak once in a while.
Right.
So just do it with intention, I guess is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're cooking a creamy pasta. For that we have spaghetti, Schlagsahne or heavy cream, garlic, and butter. Well, obviously salt and pepper. For the steak, we have these beautiful cuts that Mel got. Recommended a cast iron pan, ghee, because it has a higher burning point than butter, and salt and pepper. For garnish, we have some rosemary and some arugula. And we can start cooking now.
Beautiful.
All right, so we'll start with the pasta.
Are you enjoying this? Yes? Okay. So I left the meat out of the fridge for like an hour. I feel like you were saying something last time.
Oh yeah, well, according to Gordon Ramsay's recipe on how to make a steak, which is what I follow religiously, he says that you need to leave the meat outside of the fridge for at least 20 minutes. So the first things that I put in the pan are the butter. Bring it to a light simmer, and obviously when you cook with butter, you have to make sure that it doesn't burn in butter. If you use too high heat, the butter can start burning really fast. So bring the butter to a light simmer, put the garlic, watch the garlic caramelize, and then you can add the Schlagsahne or the heavy cream.
Okay.
Then a bit of salt, and you're basically done.
Medium heat.
Yeah, medium heat, exactly. The array of ingredients aren't exactly super strict. Like for example, if you enjoy basil or oregano and you want your sauce to have the taste of oregano, just put some.
Butter.
Butter. Oh, this is Irish butter, right?
It's the best one.
Right? I love it. Obviously make sure that it doesn't start burning. When it burns, it becomes really dark and the taste becomes very bitter. If you're not sure if the garlic is hot enough, put like a little bit and then maybe here it's like then you should put all of it.
Okay. It's not, right?
It's not, so maybe we wait a little bit more. Hear the sizzling?
You hear it?
No.
Trying to hear it.
Try to hear it.
Trying to speak butter.
Yep. Sizzling. Sizzling's starting to happen, so we put the rest of the garlic in.
Okay.
This one so we can see what's going on. Fits perfectly. So I prefer my pasta al dente, or at least I try to make it al dente. So I recommend high heat, probably 7, 8, or 9.
So now you're putting salt?
Yep, yeah, fine salt. But for the steak, I prefer chunky salt.
And lid that baby. That's how I like to say it.
Lid that baby.
Lid that baby.
It should start. It should become a bit foamy.
If you stare at the thing that you're cooking like I do when you're waiting, I literally just go like this.
I don't know. It depends. It depends, I guess. So I actually, when I make the sauce, I make sure it's more salty than I would like, because I know that when I add the pasta, it will be all right.
Good to know.
Everything is gonna be alright. You see, like, those bubbles starting to form.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So I guess this is the oil from the butter that rose. As you can see, foamy. I use medium to high heat. Oil. And you see the pasta and the sauce.
It's very dramatic.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh. Low heat. And now is when I like to add my pepper and keep sort of stirring it. If you think it's not creamy enough, add a little bit of butter. If you're an oregano person, add some oregano. If you're a basil person, do that. Live life, enjoy your food.
That looks so good.
Stop it, it'll blush. You'll make it blush, stop it. And just like that, you're basically done. Easy pasta, anybody can do it. If you're on a budget, it won't be much of a problem. Like myself, that I'm a student. Takes about the same time you take to decide what you want to get from the kebab shop. So, all right. So
That's a kitty hack. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
When he rubs up, like he stops and pauses at your leg, it's a kitty hack.
Yeah, I thought it was more sort of like a behold my majesty.
You know, it could be
like,
both. Let's be fair.
Behold my majestic feline self.
Yeah. Step 1, open the box.
Open the box.
And steak.
This should be around 200 grams each.
Yeah, so
I normally prefer to coat red meat with chunky salt, either diamond salt or sea salt, but chunky. I make sure to sort of like go over, it surface like twice. Also, I prefer chunky pepper as well, instead of the fine powdered ones. Make sure you get them on the sides as well. So the reason why I use ghee instead of other oils is because it has a higher burning point than butter and olive oil. Essentially, ghee is just clear butter.
yeah. So it looks like that.
Yep.
Yeah. It's like butter.
Yep.
I can't say it normally now. Butter.
Butter. We have our cast iron skillet ready to go. Add the ghee or your choice of oil when you're noticing a bit of smoke, a little bit of smoke.
Okay.
Yeah, about a tablespoon. Starting to smoke a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So just prefer my steak medium, sort of medium to well cooked. You know, nothing wrong with a little bit of juice and a little bit of red or pink. It sort of requires 1 or 2 minutes to sear on both sides, and then we coat it with butter and rosemary to give it the nice aroma and to add the flavor. Yep. When I flip it over, and if I see that it's properly seared, as in it has sort of like a dark brown color, yeah, then it probably means that that part is done. Smells great. Smash. Use a knife or your own hand. That's it. I prefer just smashing it like this. Now you can cut it so that yeah, it becomes very soft and actually quite pleasant to eat like that. Sprigs. I don't think there's a limit. They're like, it's kind of like the garlic. You know, it's not very strict. My favorite part now. You know, steak to one side. Add the butter, garlic, and rosemary to one side, and it sort of creates this aromatic sauce, and you use it to coat your steaks. Use medium high. No need for such high intensity heat right now. Can you smell that?
Así que me gusta.
If you do it with a thermometer and all that stuff, you'll probably get constant results. But I just wing it, to be honest.
All right, show your plate. Look at this beautiful plate, and then you said,
Yeah, maybe garnish it with a little
like that?
arugula, sure.
It's beautiful. I'm gonna eat it all.
And so, my friends, we ate all the food and with zero remorse. The end.
You stay there. Oh, that looks really good.
Does it? Alright, so we're cooking a
Wait. No. Making sure that all the cat fur is gone.
Alright, so today we're
So anytime you need something, just let me know. Be like, I need a cutting board, or I need the knife.
okay, cutting board. I mean, I see it.
Yeah. You're like, I see
It's
the
not like,
cutting
oh, where's
board.
the cutting board?
Here's Loki trying to break in again. I know, you're so curious. It's so interesting. He really does love watching. You can see from there. Now I don't feel so bad. You can see from there.
It's Irish butter, right?
It's the best one. My parents buy that butter and they eat all grass-fed. And
Or is it grass-fed?
there's cows in the grass on the picture. That's how I do my research. You also speak Portuguese, right?
I do. I speak Portuguese.
How many languages do you speak?
3.5. I don't think my German shouldn't count as a whole language.
We're making you a steak.
Make a proper gourmet meal for a cat.